In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to be showing you 15 different ways you can speed up your Windows 11 PC or laptop. This updated 2022 tutorial will be going over all the different ways you can speed up your computer, and I'll be leaving all the timestamps down below in the description. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that like button down below, and with that being said, let's get started. So first, we're going to be going over a few ways to optimize our storage settings. And the first thing we're going to do is turn on Storage Sense. So all you want to do is click on the Windows key and then look up Storage Sense, and then click on Turn on Storage Sense and make sure it's on so that Windows can automatically delete any temporary files that you haven't used in a long time. Now, what you also want to do is click on Storage Sense, and here make sure it's running at a specified cadence. So I have it set on every month, so it automatically goes through my computer and cleans out those temporary files every month. And you can also optimize these other settings as well. Next, we're going to be changing our startup application settings. So all you want to do is go into your task manager and then go into startup. And here you can see all of the different applications that automatically load when you turn on your computer. And you can sort this by status to see which ones are enabled. And go ahead and disable any applications that automatically turn on. I know Skype was a big one for me, so I disabled it, but just go through the list and click on any application that's enabled that you don't want to be, and then click on disable. Similarly, we're also going to be turning off any background applications or applications that automatically run in the background. And to do this, all you want to do is go into your settings, and then we're going to go into accounts. And once we're in accounts, we're going to go into sign in options and make sure you're signed in. And then we're going to scroll down, and right here where it says automatically save my restartable apps and restart them when I sign back in, we're just going to turn this off. Now, just like how we turned off background applications, we're also going to be turning off any services that run in the background that we don't want to run. So all you want to do is click on Windows R and then type in msconfig like it's shown right here, and then click on OK. Go into services and make sure you hide all Microsoft services because you do need almost all of them running in the background. And then uncheck the ones you don't want running in the background. So for me, the ones that I unchecked before were the Adobe update services. And just go through the list and make sure that the ones you don't like are disabled, and then click on apply and then click on OK. Next, we're going to be going over a few ways that we can optimize our power settings to maximize our performance. So the first thing we want to do is click on the Windows key and open up the control panel. Here you want to go into System and Security and then Power Options, and make sure you have High Performance selected because it favors performance. Now, the next thing we can do within this page is also change the plan settings, which you can get from over here. And then you want to go into the Advanced Power Settings, and we're going to change our processor power management and make sure that our processor is always being used. So here in the minimum processor state, you want to make sure it's set to 100%. And you also want to make sure the maximum is set to 100%. And then you want to click on apply and then OK, and you're good to go. Now we're going to be removing all of our temporary files. So you want to go ahead and click Windows R to open up the run prompt. And now we're going to type in temp and click on OK. And the temporary files are going to load. And you can press Control A to select them all and then delete them. And then similarly, you want to press Windows R again, and this time type in %temp%, click on OK. And here you can press Control A again and delete all of these temporary files as well. Next, we're going to be disabling settings that we don't necessarily want or use that end up using processing power in the background. So the first settings we're going to disable are the notifications for certain applications. So all you want to do is search for notifications and open it up. And here, just turn off notifications for any apps that you don't use or don't want notifications for. And then more importantly, make sure you uncheck Get Tips and Suggestions when I use Windows, because you guys already use Windows and don't need those notifications or tips. We're also going to go into Privacy and Security and optimize some of the settings here. So you want to go down and go into App Permissions. And first we're going to go into Location, and you just want to disable any applications that are using your location in the background that you don't want them to. So I've already disabled all of my location services. You can also just do that. If not, you can go through the apps individually. And similarly, you can do the same thing for your camera and just turn off the apps that are automatically using your camera, especially the apps that are running in the background that you never use. Next, we're going to be changing some visual settings. So all you want to do is hit the Windows key and then change View Advanced System Settings and click on it. And once you are here, all you want to do is go into the Performance section under Advanced and then click on Settings. And these are all of the settings that you can adjust. So all you want to do is click on adjust for best performance, and this will uncheck everything. And these are various visual settings that you'll see as you navigate your Windows computer. And it's actually not best to have all of them unchecked in my opinion. I think it's still worth having the thumbnails checked as well as the font smoothing, just because visually you still want things to look good while your computer is performing. So I would keep these two checked and uncheck everything else, and then click on apply, and then click on OK. On the topic of visuals, we can also change our transparency and animation effects. So all you want to do is search for transparency effects and open it up. And while this is very minor, having transparent UIs does take up some additional processing power, so you can just turn it off. And similarly, if you don't want animation effects, you can also turn it off to maximize your performance. Next, we're going to be changing the settings of the apps that we have, and we're going to be either removing the ones we don't need or modifying the settings of the ones that we want to keep. So all you want to do is go ahead and search for add or remove programs and click on it, and you're going to see all of the different programs you have installed. And one very easy way to free up some space is to just uninstall the programs you don't want to use. So all you can do is click on these three arrows and then click on uninstall, and they will uninstall. Now, another thing you can do for applications you want to keep is disable them from running in the background if you don't want them to. And to do this, all you have to do is click on the three dots and go into the advanced options and go into the background app permissions, and you can set them to either power optimized or never, and that way they won't run in the background. And the final thing you can do in a lot of cases is just update your system. So all you want to do in these settings is go into Windows Update and then see if there is a latest update by clicking on check for updates, because sometimes your computer will be slowed due to an operating system error, and there will be an update that will automatically fix it, and you just have to go and check for those updates. But those are all the ways you can speed up your Windows 11 computer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching. My name is Ziovo, and I'm signing out.